pupils, parents, and guardians. Let me start by thanking you for being a part of all our remote learning platforms, particularly our television program, The Classroom in Your Home. Each feedback has been awesome. Good job, you. Our teachers have been working assiduously to bridge the learning loss during this critical period. Therefore, I am pleased to inform you that the Classroom in Your Home has been extended to accommodate the lower primary classes and a dedicated lesson to cater for our special needs pupils in line with our mandate of providing an all-inclusive and quality basic education in our dear state. This program is fully sponsored by the Universal Basic Education Commission, UBEC, and supported by the Lagos State Universal Basic Education Board under the COVID-19 Blended Learning Intervention Initiative. Please encourage your wards to tune in and take every advantage of this laudable program. Also remember, this pandemic is not over. Let us continue to abide by all health and safety guidelines as stipulated by the government. At Lasubeb, we are determined to leave no child behind in our quest to improve the standard of basic education in our state. Thank you.
Hello, pupils. You're welcome to another wonderful edition of your program on television, The Classroom in Your Home, a program sponsored by the Universal Basic Education Commission, UBEC, and packaged by the Lagos State Universal Basic Education Board, Lasubeb. It is to ensure that you are academically engaged in addition to what you learn in school. I am Auntie Fumi, your English studies teacher. Are you enjoying the revision week? Yes, we are still on revision, and I'm here with my wonderful teachers, the mathematician, Uncle Agbaje.
Hello, children.
That's your math teacher. I believe you know him. And your popular teacher, Uncle Popo.
Hello, puppies.
He'll be taking you through revision on subjects taught under general studies. And we're privileged to have our favorite sign language interpreter, Uncle Wale. Together, we are bringing the classroom into your home. Please stay tuned. In our revision class in English studies today, our learning objective will still be that by the end of the lesson, you should be able to recall important points from the previous lessons. I believe you enjoyed last English lesson. Good. Today we're going to continue with our revision. Are you ready? Your pen, your exercise book? I trust you. Let's begin. Now, Dash watched Dash on television. Dash watched Dash on television. Is it them watched there on television, or him watched he on television, or they watched themselves on television, or they watched themselves on television? Which one seems correct? Or which one is correct, rather? The answer is they watch themselves on television. Did you get that? Please tick it. Good job, you. The next question is, who brought you and Dash into this world? Is it who brought you and me? Or who brought you and us? Or who brought you and we? Or is it who brought you and I into this world? What is the answer? The answer is who brought you and me. Yes, into this world. Did you get that? Are you sure? Then I'm proud of you. The next question, the pen is not Dash, it is Dash. The pen is not Dash, it is Dash. The pen is not my, M-Y, it is is, is. Is that correct? Or is it the pen is not mine, M-I-N-E, it is this? Is it the pen is not my, M-Y, it is his, H-I-S? Or the pen is not mine, M-I-N-E, it is his, H-I-S? Which of them is correct? Which of the options? The pen is not mine, M-I-N-E, it is his, H-I-S. Yes, the pen is not mine, it is his. The girl is so careless that she always hurts dash while using a knife. Are you that girl? I trust you. You are careful. The girl is so careless that she always hurts dash while using a knife. Options. Is it has, himself, herself, or ourselves? What is the answer? The answer is herself. The girl is so careless that she always hurts herself while using a knife. Good job, you. Let's move on. Dash are the pupils' work to do for today. Dash are the pupils' work to do for today. Is it this, T-H-I-S, or this, T-H-E-S-E, or that, or the, T-H-E? Which one is correct? These. These are the pupils' work to do for today. If you're correct, please give yourself a tick. To Dash, did you give the money? To Dash, did you give the money? That's a question too. Is it to which, to whom, to whose, or to when? Are you confused? Okay, you got the answer right. What is it? Whom? To whom did you give the money? We told you whom is used for persons. To whom did you give the money? Good. Another question. Of dash benefit is it to take drugs? We've gone to Uncle Wopo's class now. Of dash benefit is it to take drugs? Is it of that benefit, of this benefit, of my benefit, or of what benefit? What is the answer? Of what benefit? Of what benefit is it to take drugs? Well done, children. Let's move on. It tells dash of us only what we have to know. It tells dash of us only what we have to know. Each one's, one another, neither. What's your answer? The answer is each. It tells each of us only what we have to know. This is another question. Can you help me? Then another statement. Dash else can. Can you help me? Dash else can. Is it nothing else can? Nobody else can? Somebody else can? Or everybody else can? Nobody else can. Can you help me? Nobody else can. Brilliant children. I believe you are enjoying the lesson. Good. Everyone talks about honesty. Scarcely does dash practice it. Everyone talks about honesty. Scarcely does dash practice it. No one, somebody, someone, anyone. What is the answer? Anyone. Everyone talks about honesty. Be honest, be honest, be honest. But scarcely does anyone practice it. Please try to practice it. Move on. Let's move on. Let's learn to tolerate dash opinion. Let's learn to tolerate dash opinion. Is it one's opinion, our opinion, each other's opinion, or our self-opinion? What is the answer? Each other's opinion. Let's learn to tolerate each other's opinion. Another question is this. If this is not your bag, dash. If this is not your bag, dash. It's whose, that is W-H-O apostrophe and S, is it. Then whose is it? That is W-H-O-S-E. And it is who. Which one do you think it is appropriate? Whose is it? If this is not your bag, whose, W-H-O-S-E, whose is it? Brilliant children. Now, let's take a little bit of a verbal reasoning. Exit and outside, dash and inside. Exit and outside, dash and inside. What is the answer? Is it interior, entrance, exterior, or out? Entrance, exit and outside, entrance and inside. That's very cheap, very easy. I trust you. Sea and shore, sea and shore, river and dash. Flow, water, deep, bank. What is your answer? Yes, the answer is bank. Sea and shore, river and bank. Good job, you. Train and rail, plane and dash. Train and rail, plane and dash. Is it route, path, runway, or air? What is your answer? Are you sure? This is it. Yes. Train and rail, plane and runway. Good. Sharp and razor, sharp and razor, cold and dash. Is it cucumber, honey, soup, or ice? Sharp and razor, cold and ice. Yes, cold and ice. You're right. That's the answer. Good job, you. The girl dashed not do her homework last night. The girl dashed not do her homework last night. What is the answer that should fill that blank space? Does, do, did, where. What is the answer? The girl dashed not do her homework last night. The answer is did. The girl did not do her homework last night. Did you get that too? I trust you. What dash you doing in the room this morning? What dash you doing in the room this morning? Is it are, is, where, or have? What is the answer? Of course, the answer is where. What were you doing in the room this morning? Very good. He does not know my name. He does not know my name. Has, do, does, or have. What is the answer? The answer is does. He does not know my name. And that's it for today. Did you enjoy the lesson? How many of the questions were you able to get right? Count. All, everything? Are you sure? Oh, half of it. More than half. Well done. You are amazing children. You know, Auntie Fumi is always proud of you. That means you have been concentrating in the past lessons or in the course of our previous lessons. It is time for me to hand you over to the mathematician for the revision class on mathematics. Remember, I am always proud of you. Well done.
Hello, children. You're welcome to this segment of the program, The Classroom in Your Home. It is mathematics time, and today we are going back in time. I am Uncle Agbaje. We'll continue with our revision of mathematics. Our learning objectives will just be that by the end of the lesson, we should be able to recall important points from all the previous lessons. So, without wasting much time, let's just begin. First question says, now you know what to do, of course. Answer the questions, tick whether you're correct or wrong as we select the answers, and at the end of the day, you tell me your mark over 20, send to our number 08150865663. So the first question of the day says, which of these is not a correct base 2 place value? Which of these is not a correct base 2 place value? We have ones, we have twos, we have tens, and we have 16s. Which one is not supposed to be in base 2? Have you selected your answer? No calculation involved. The correct answer, of course, my friend, is tens. Tens is not a base 2 place number because we had multiply by 2, 1 times 2, 2 times 4, times 2 is 4, times 2 is 8, times 2 is 16, and so on. So tens is not there. Tick if you got it right. The next question says that we should change 1, 1, 1, 1 and base 2 to base 10. So do this quickly. 1, 1, 1 in base 2 to base 10. You need time to work it out. Remember that you have to use the place values. Okay, so is the answer 7? Is it 15? Is it 31? Or is it 1, 1, 1, 1? As it is in base 2. Is it the same way in base 10? Let's check out the correct answer. It is 15. And that is because if we write 1, 1, 1, 1, and you put the place values, then this one will be 1s, this one will be 2s, this one will be 4s, and this one will be 8s. So how do you know the place value? You have 8 plus 4, which is 12, plus 2, which is 14, plus 1, that will give you 15. Okay, so that's how we got our 15. Next question says, which of these numbers is valid in both base 2 and base 10? The number is acceptable in computer land and acceptable in human land. Which one? Is it 1020, 5100, 10001, or 100003? Which one is acceptable as a base 2 number or as a base 10 number? The answer is quite obvious. Have you selected? Alrighty then. The correct one is 10001 because in base 10 is 10,001, and in base 2 it has just the numbers of the digits of base 2, which is ones and zeros. So this is the correct answer, my friend. Let's check out the next one. This one says change 11001 in base 2 from a base 2 number to a base 10 number, the same way we did the previous one. Okay, so do that quickly. Expand, put the place values on top, and your answer should be coming up. Add them together. Did you get 24 or 25 or 26 or 27? Which one did you get? Well, your time is up and my time is now. Let's write it out. 11001. I put my place values 1, 2, 4, 8, 16. Then I had the ones that have 1, which is 16 plus 8, and that is 24. Then I jump to the last one that has 1, which is 1. 16 plus 8, 24, plus 1, 25. And of course, the correct answer, my friend, is 25. Give yourself a tick if you got it right. If not, make note of the correction. Let's move on. This question says, another name for base 2 numbers is dash numbers. Is it denary numbers? Is it decimal numbers? Is it binary numbers? Or is it computer numbers? Is that what we call it? Which one is correct? You must have selected your answer. No calculation involved here. The correct answer, my friend, is binary numbers. It's not called computer numbers. It is the numbers that is used by computers, but we don't call it computer numbers. We call it binary numbers. Give yourself a tick if you got it right. If not, make note of that correction. You have to change 35 in base 10 to a base 2 number. Remember that we just have to subtract the place values. Okay, so 35 in base 10 to a base 2 number. Which one is your answer? Walk quickly while I read out the options. You have 1000010 in base 2, 1000011 in base 2, 101010 in base 2, or 101101 in base 2. Now you should have tidied up your answer by now. So your time is up and my time is now. And I'm not John Cena, by the way, but let's just do that quickly. 35 in base 10. The largest place value of base 2 that we can subtract here is 32. And that will give us 3. Then the next place value we can subtract is 2. And I will get 1. And then we can still subtract 1 and we'll get 0. So all these ones that we have subtracted 32, we have subtracted 2, and we have subtracted 1. So we'll put, when we write our place values for base 2, like this. Okay, so we've subtracted 32, 2, and 1. So let me just erase that because I need space to write. Okay, then we now write our place values 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32. Then the ones that we were able to subtract, we put 1 under them. We subtracted 32, and we subtracted 2, and then we subtracted 1. All those will get 0. And that is 1, 0, 0, 1, 1, my friend. As you can see, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 1. Is that what you got as well? Well, good job you then. Let's check out the next. This one says we should evaluate addition of base 2 numbers. 1, 1, 0, 1 in base 2 plus 1, 0, 1, 0 in base 2. Do you remember? 1 base 2 plus 1 base 2 is 10 base 2. This one for you to do, you have about 5 seconds. So what's your answer going to be? Say 1, 1, 1, 1 base 2, 1, 0, 1, 1, 1 base 2, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1 base 2, or 1, 1, 1, 1, 1 base 2. Should be easy for you, my friend. Are you done with your answer? All right, let's check it out. Your time is up. My time is now. So it should be 1, 0, 1, 1, 1 base 2. And that is because if we had it as normal 1, 1, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 0, it's just adding ones and zeros. But remember, 1 base 2 plus 1 base 2 is 10 base 2. So 1, 1, 1, then 1 base 2 plus 1 base 2 is 10 base 2. So you get 1, 0, 1, 1, 1, my friend. I'm sure this didn't take you so much time. Excellent job. Let's check out the next one. So this one says we should subtract 1, 0, 0, 0, 1 in base 2 minus 1, 1, 1, 0 in base 2. Remember, 10 base 2 minus 1 base 2 is 1 base 2. So subtract. I'll just give you like 10 seconds to do that. So what's your answer going to be? Is it going to be 1, 0, 0, 1, 1 in base 2, or 1, 0, 1, 0, 1 in base 2, or 1, 0, 0 in base 2, or just 1, 1 in base 2? Should be tidying up your work right about now. I know this is subtraction. It may take time. So I'll give you just 5 seconds more. So let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2. Time up. So it should give you 1, 1 in base 2. Simple. Let's see why. 1, 0, 0, 0, 1 in base 2 minus 1, 1, 1, 0 in base 2. So now 1 minus 0 is always going to give you 1. But here we cannot subtract 1 from 0. So go and borrow 1 from here and we're left with 0. Now bring it here. Now 10 in base 2. 10 base 2 minus 1 base 2, we are left with 1 base 2. And I'll bring it here. 10 base 2 minus 1 base 2, we are left with 1. Then we'll bring the one that we borrowed here. Now 10 base 2 minus 1 base 2 is 1 base 2. Now 1 minus 1 is 0, 0, and 0. And these zeros are not necessary. So we end up with 1, 1 in base 2, my friend. I believe that's what you got as well. If you did not get it right, make note of the corrections. Okay, this is another one for you to practice that subtraction with. It says 1, 0, 1, 1, 1 in base 2 minus 1, 0, 0, 1, 1 in base 2. All right, see if you can get this one right. So are you going to get 1, 0, 0 in base 2? I believe you're working quickly. Or 1, 0, 1 in base 2. Or 1, 0, 0, 0 in base 2, or 1, 0, 0, 1 in base 2. You should be tidying up your answer right about now. So I'll give you 5 seconds more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. On me. So your time is up. My time is now. Let's see. 1, 0, 1, 1, 1 in base 2 minus 1, 0, 0, 1, 1 in base 2. So this one should be easier than the first. 1 minus 1 is 0. 1 minus 1 is 0. 1 minus 0 is 1. This one gives you 0. 1, 0 minus 0 is 0. 1 minus 1 is 0. So we don't need the preceding zeros. Of course, you got 100 in base 2, my friend. I'm certain that one is what you got, because this one is easier than the first. Excellent job, you. So check out this one. This one says, of course, the multiplication problem. 101 in base 2 multiplied by 11 in base 2. Do you remember the Japanese multiplication method? All right, apply it here and then you see what you get. So what are you going to get? Is it going to be 10111 in base 2 or 11111 in base 2 or 11101 in base 2 or 1111 in base 2? It's multiplication, but it's just addition of ones and zeros, and it's very easy. So your answer should be coming up right about now. 5 seconds more. All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So 101 base 2, we just draw one line for the 1, a dashed line for the 0. Okay, so just erase that. Okay, so a dashed line to represent the 0, and then one line for, this is 101, and then we draw 1, 1 this way. Now you remember that along the dashed line we put zeros, and then at the other junctions you put 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Then you circle diagonally like this, and like this, and you had everything in the circles. I put it at the end. 1 here, 1 plus, yes, 1 plus 0 is 1 here as well. Then here 0 plus 1 is 1 here and 1 here. So you have 1, 1, 1, 1. So your final answer, my friend, should be 1, 1, 1, 1 in base 2, of course. So let's check out the next one. This one says you should convert 63 in base 10 to a base 2 number. You've had this problem earlier, so just subtract. Okay, 63 in base 10 to a base 2 number. Begin. You're going to get 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1 in base 2, or 1, 1, 1, 1, 1 in base 2, or 1, 1, 1, 1 in base 2, or 1, 1, 1 in base 2. Which one are you going to get? Well, your answer should be coming up right about now. You should get 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1 in base 2, because 63, you're going to subtract every digit from 1 to 32. You're going to subtract 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, and then you're going to subtract 32. If you add everything together, you should get 63. And these are all the place values between 1 and 32. So if you put 1 under each of them, that is 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. That's 6 ones. So that's how we got 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1 in base 2. This one says that two numbers after 10101 in base 2 is what? It's just like saying add 2 to 10101 in base 2. Two numbers after this. So your answer should be, is it 10110 or 10111 or 11000 or 11001 in base 2? Well, let's see. Remember that to increase a number in base 2, all you have to do is take the first 0 and change it to 1. Then fill zeros to the end. So the next number after this one will be 101. This 0 becomes 1 because that's the first 0. 1, and then you fill zeros to the end. So this is the next number, but they said two numbers after. So you have to find the number after this one. So you pick the first 0 and change it to 1. It's just 10111. And your answer should be 10111 in base 2. Okay, so take if you got it right. Which of these statements is not true? Okay, no calculation involved here. Every number is a factor of itself. 1 is a factor of every number. Both 2 and 5 are factors of numbers that end with 0. 5 can divide only numbers that end with 0. I'm sure you have found that statement that is not true, because I have found it. Think critically. You've identified it, right? Good. Let's see whether you're correct now. The correct option will be, of course, the wrong statement is 5 can divide only numbers that end with 5. That's not correct, because 5 can also divide numbers that end with 0. Okay, so that's the statement that is not correct. Every other one is correct. For numbers that end with 0, 2, and 5 are factors. 1 is a factor of every number. 1 can divide every number. Every number is a factor of itself. Every number can divide itself. All right. What is the highest common factor of 12 and 24? What is the highest common factor of 12 and 24? Draw the table quickly and reduce it to the lowest term and see. Which one is it? Is it 36? Is it 72? Is it 24? Or is it 12? Well, the correct option is going to be 12. Let's see quickly. If you draw the table and you write 12 and 24, then you reduce by 2, you get 6 here and you get 12 here. You reduce by 2 again, you get 3 here and you get 6 here. Then 2 can no longer reduce both of them. And since we're talking about common factors, we have to look at something that can reduce both of them. So we use 3. 3 reduces this one to 1, this one to 2. And this is the lowest term. So multiplying this and this, 2 times 2 times 3. 2 times 2 is 4. 4 times 3 is 12. And that is our highest common factor, my friend. Did you get that right? Give yourself a tick then. 12, 28, and 30. If we reduce it to the lowest terms, what do we get? Quickly do that. Reduce 12, 28, and 30 to the lowest terms. Which set of numbers will correspond to the lowest terms? Is it 6, 14, and 15, 3, 7, and 8, 2, 3, and 4, or 1, 1, 1? The answer is quite simple. Have you gotten it? You're not sure yet? Okay, but of course you have. Let's check it out. If I have 12, 28, and I have 30, 2 can divide all of these. So I divide by 2. 2 goes here 6, here 1, here 4. In 30, it goes 15 times. But can any number go again? 2 cannot go in all. 3 cannot go in 14. You know what? This is the lowest terms. So these are the lowest terms rather. So the lowest terms are 6, 14, and 15. Is that what you selected as well? Great job then. Let's check out. The correct answer is 6, 14, and 15, as I have said. Okay. And what is the highest common factor again of 16 and 20? The same thing that we did the other time. Highest common factor of 16 and 20. Reduce it to the lowest term and see which numbers divide. They multiply them together. The answer should be coming up right about now. Because I'm sure the moment you saw the question, you just started working. So that's the way it should be anyway. Okay, so you should have selected your answer. And that answer should be, let's see, 16, 20, reducing to the lowest terms. Have 2 divide 16, I get 8, and I get 10 here. 2 can still divide, I get 4 here, and I get 5 here. Now, nothing can divide again. 4, 5, that's the lowest term. 2 times 2 gives you 4. So, the lowest, or the highest common factor, rather, is 4. Yippee, right? I'm sure you got it too. Excellent. So, this question says, think critically here. 2 numbers are called coprime. We say that 2 numbers are coprime if they have no common factors. We say that 2 numbers are coprime if they have no common factors. They are the lowest terms. No common factor. Nothing to reduce them further with. So which of these numbers are coprime? 6 and 8? 27 and 54? 7 and 9? 10 and 15? Which ones are coprime? Of course, you've seen that answer, right? Of course, I have seen it too. Correct option is 7 and 9. Nothing can go further. These ones can be reduced by 2. This one can be reduced by 3. These ones can be reduced by 5. But these ones, nothing can reduce them. They are coprime as they are. Excellent job, you, my friend. Now we are to write 40 as a product of prime numbers. Remember, we just reduced 40 as if we want to find the LCM. So which of these corresponds to 40 reduced to a product of prime numbers? Is it 2 times 4 times 5? Is it 2 times 2 times 10? Is it 4 times 10 or 2 times 2 times 5? Well, my friend, instead of writing or dividing, check out these ones. Which one has only prime numbers? Multiply it and see if you get 40. All right, I believe you've selected your answer. The correct option is the last one. It's 2 times 2 times 2 times 5, because here 10 is not a prime number, here 10 is not a prime number, and here 4 is not a prime number. So all these ones are automatically invalid. This is the only correct one. But let's just multiply to be sure. 2 times 2 is 4. 4 times 2 is 8. 8 times 5 is 40. So this is 40 as a product of prime numbers. We've come to the end of the mathematics revision session. I hope that you have recalled a lot of things that you've been taught previously. Count how many you scored correctly, and of course remember to send your scores to me on 08150865663. We have come to the end of that section, as I have said. It's time to hand you over to Uncle Popo for the revision session of the General Studies class. Till I come your way in the next lesson, remain wonderful mathematicians.
Hello pupils, you are welcome to General Studies class. I am Uncle Popo. Uncle Popo is here.
I am also here.
Good. We are here together.
100% attention.
Good. 100% attention is what I need from you in today's lesson. Today's lesson, like the last lesson we had, is still, we are going to look at some questions, and we'll talk more about some topics we have treated in the past. So I have few questions that you will be tested on in today's lesson. What is the learning objectives for today? The learning objective is you should be able to recall concepts taught in previous lessons. So let's begin. And in today's lesson, this is what I want you, this is how I want us to interact. When you get it right, when I say brilliant one, you give me response. If you get it right, you say perfect one. But if you missed it, you say I am coming up. Brilliant one, if you get it, you say perfect one. If you missed it, you say I am coming up. So let's go. The first question, we should value goods made in our country because option A, it increases our national pride and respect. Option B, it increases unemployment. Option C, it decreases industrial efficiency. Option D, it increases smuggling activities. What's the correct answer? We taught this in civic education. It increases our national pride and respect. When you value goods made in our country, Nigeria, it increases our national pride and respect. Number 2, brilliant one. Don't forget, if you get it right, you say perfect one. If you missed it, you say I am coming up. The earth is dash in shape. The earth is dash in shape. Option A, circular. Option B, triangular. Option C, spherical. Option D, flat. What is the shape of the earth? What's the correct answer? The earth is spherical in shape. Take note, the earth is spherical in shape. Brilliant one. Good. Now, moving on to the next question. That is an approved or legal relationship between a man and a woman as husband and wife. That is an approved or legal relationship between a man and a woman as husband and wife. A, commitment. B, engagement. C, marriage. D, courtship. What's the answer? The correct answer is what? Marriage. Marriage is an approved or legal relationship between a man and a woman as husband and wife. Brilliant one. Some are saying perfect one, some are saying coming up. Good. Next question. Dash are various fighting sports used for self-defense. We treated this in physical and health education. Dash are various fighting sports used for self-defense. Option A, revenge arts. Option B, martial arts. Option C, creative arts. Option D, theater arts. What's the correct answer? I know this is a bonus one for you. The correct answer is martial arts, where we treated topics like judo and karate. So moving on to the next one. Brilliant one. Good. I'm hearing more of perfect one. That means you are doing great. Next one is a student practicing judo is called dash. A student practicing judo is called dash. Option A, Judas. Option B, judoka. Option C, judosa. Option D, studo. What's the correct answer? I know if you listened to that lesson, you will know the answer. The correct answer is what? Judoka. That's a student practicing judo is called judoka. Brilliant one. Perfect one. Some are coming up. Good. It takes the earth approximately dash to revolve around the sun. It takes the earth approximately dash to revolve around the sun. How does it take it? A, 24 hours. B, 24 days. C, 30 days. D, a year. How long? What's the correct answer? The correct answer is a year. It takes the earth approximately 1 year to revolve around the sun. Brilliant one. Perfect one. Good. Moving on to the next question. And this is in basic science and technology. Which of the following is a non-living thing? Which of the following is a non-living thing? A, plant. B, fish. C, sun. D, earthworm. Which one is a non-living thing? The correct answer is sun. Others are living things. The one that is non-living thing here is sun. Moving on to the next one. Brilliant one. Okay. Somebody that has been saying perfect one now said, I'm coming up. Good. You are coming up truly. Next one is the following are characteristics of living things except the following are characteristics of living things except A, movement. B, renovation. C, respiration. D, reproduction. Which one is not a characteristic of living thing here in these options? What's the correct answer? The correct answer is renovation. Don't forget Mr. Naijadi, when we talked about living things in our lesson, we talked about movement, respiration, and all that. And we used the first letter to represent and form Mr. Naijadi. So renovation is not one of the characteristics of living things. Next question now. Brilliant one. Oh, good. Perfect one is very loud now. A judo teacher is called dash. A judo teacher is called dash. Dash. A, tudo. B, tudoka. C, sansa. D, sensei. What's the correct answer? If you did not listen to this lesson, you may find it difficult to pick the correct answer. But if you were in the lesson, then when we treated it, you will know the correct answer. And the answer is sensei. A judo teacher is called sensei. Judo. Good. Some have responded. They said gentle way. On to next question in social studies. A situation where the husband or wife is having extramarital affair is termed dash. A situation where the husband or wife is having extramarital affair is termed dash. A, adultery. B, childlessness. C, intolerance. D, loyalty. What's the correct answer? The correct answer is adultery. This is when the husband or wife is having extramarital affair. Next question. You answer true or false here. Marital failure can lead to improper upbringing of the children. Marital failure can lead to improper upbringing of the children. True or false? True, yes. Marital failure can lead to improper upbringing of the children. Brilliant one. Perfect one. Good. Next question. The Earth satellite is dash. The Earth satellite is dash. Option A, Make. Option B, the Moon. Option C, Jupiter. Option D, Mars. What's the correct answer? The Earth satellite is the Moon. When we talked about the solar system, we discussed this. The Moon is the Earth satellite. Next question. Dash is a community or population made up of people who share a common cultural background or descent. Dash is a community or population made up of people who share a common cultural background or descent. A. Country. B. Relation. C. Family. D. Ethnic group. What's the correct answer? The correct answer is ethnic group. There we talked about different ethnic groups we have in Nigeria, more than 250 ethnic groups. And the major ethnic group we know, they are Yoruba, Hausa, and Igbo. So moving on to the next question. Brilliant one. Perfect one. Almost all of you got this. Moving on to the next one. Plants breathe out dash. What type of gas does plants breathe out? Plants breathe out dash. A. Oxygen. B. Carbon dioxide. C. Nitrogen. D. Ammonia. What's the correct answer? The answer is oxygen. Plants breathe out oxygen and breathe in carbon dioxide. Human beings breathe in oxygen and breathe out carbon dioxide. What we breathe out is what plant breathe in. What plant breathe out is what we human beings breathe in. Next question, and the question is, the buying and selling of goods and services among different countries is called dash. The buying and selling of goods and services among different countries is called dash. A. Local trade. B. Internal trade. C. International trade. And D. Reasonable trade. The correct answer is international trade. That's where the international trade is buying and selling of goods and services among different countries. That's international trade. Next question. Brilliant one. Perfect one. Good one. Some are still saying you are coming up. Good. A fertile soil will yield a lesser amount of nutrients, and plants will be of poor quality. A fertile soil will yield a lesser amount of nutrients, and plants will be of poor quality. True or false? The correct answer is false. A fertile soil will not yield a lesser amount of nutrients. So that's false. Moving on to the next one. And the question here is that marriage is a marriage between a man and a woman from different ethnic groups. Dash marriage is a marriage between a man and a woman from different ethnic groups. A. Inter-ethnic. B. Intra-ethnic. C. Traditional. D. International. What's the correct answer? The correct answer is inter-ethnic marriage. That's a marriage between a man and a woman from different ethnic group. Hausa marrying Igbo. That's inter. Moving on to the next question, and that is in basic science. Dash causes day and night. Dash causes day and night. A. Orbit. B. Revolution of the Earth. C. Rotation of the Earth. And D. Revolution of the Sun. What causes day and night? The correct answer is rotation of the Earth. Brilliant one. Perfect one. Some are still coming up. Moving on to the next question. Which of the following is not an ethnic group in Nigeria? Which of the following is not an ethnic group in Nigeria? A. Efik. B. Yoruba. C. Ijo. And D. None of the above. Which one is not? The correct answer is none of the above. All these are ethnic group. Efik, Yoruba, Ijo, they are ethnic group in Nigeria. Now to the next question. Goods brought from another country to your country are called dash. Goods brought from another country to your country are called dash. A. Transferred goods. B. Imported goods. C. Exported goods. D. Banned goods. What do we call them? They are imported goods. Like some of you will say, my shirt is an imported shirt. That means the shirt was brought from another country. That's imported goods. And we have come to the end of today's lesson. So let me say it again. Brilliant one. Perfect one to those that got up to 15 or 16 questions. And those that were coming up till we finished, I give you a cheer. You've all tried. We have come to the end of today's lesson. Until next time, next lesson, Uncle Popo says, keep on studying. Bye.
Our wonderful pupils, it's been another wonderful day revising your subjects.
Did you enjoy your trip back in time with us? We hope that by now you've recollected a lot of concepts and things that you've been taught in previous lessons in mathematics, English, and of course, general studies.
Sure.
Now, as usual, during our revision week, there will be no online assessment. But you can take your time to practice all the other assessments that we've been doing before. Simply visit bit.ly/Lasubeb tests. That is bit.ly/Lasubeb TESTS. There,
Tests.
you will find all the online assessments that we've been doing from lesson 1 all the way to lesson 60.
Taking online test is based on if you have access to either your daddy's, your mommy's, your uncle's, or your auntie's Android phones. If you do not, there's no problem. So many of you have been sending messages to say, we don't have Android phones. No problem. Just send your questions or your comments to 081-50-86-5663. Please do not call that line. Please don't call the line. You've been calling, but the rule is do not call. Send SMS or WhatsApp messages only.
Just to remind you that all the lessons taught in the classroom in your home are on Lasubeb YouTube channel for you to watch anytime you prefer. Subscribe to Lasubeb YouTube channel to get notification when new videos are uploaded. The classroom in your home could be watched live on Facebook, the same time airing on television, through the page showing on the screen.
Until our next lesson, when we shall meet again on another wonderful edition of The Classroom in Your Home, please keep learning.
Wash your hands regularly.
Keep revising your work and stay safe.
Lasubeb, leave no child behind.
Dear pupils, parents and guardians, let me start by thanking you for being a part of all our remote learning platforms, particularly our television program, The Classroom in Your Home. Each feedback has been awesome. Good job, you. Our teachers have been working assiduously to break the learning laws during this critical period. Therefore, I am pleased to inform you that the Classroom in Your Home has been extended to accommodate the lower primary classes and a dedicated lesson to cater for our special needs pupils in line with our mandate of providing an all-inclusive and quality basic education in our dear state. This program is fully sponsored by the Universal Basic Education Commission, UBEC, and supported by the Lagos State Universal Basic Education Board under the COVID-19 Blended Learning Intervention Initiative. Please encourage your wards to tune in and take every advantage of this laudable program. Also remember, this pandemic is not over. Let us continue to abide by all health and safety guidelines as stipulated by the government. At Lasubeb, we are determined to leave no child behind in our quest to improve the standard of basic education in our state. Thank you.